Hello?
Hello, Dave?
Yes.
Hey, it's Roy from the city of...
Okay.
And I'm calling to let you know we're going to be digging a hole in your front yard today.
What?
We're going to be digging a hole in the middle of your front yard today.
And why would you do that?
It's for a service elevator. We're working in the tunnels underneath your house. And they cross right through your front lawn.
Can you give me your name again?
Sure, it's Roy.
Roy, and what's the last name?
Who?
What is the phone number you are calling from?
It's on your caller ID. It's the...
And who's your immediate supervisor?
It'd be Chris Tompkinson.
Chris
Yeah.
Tompkinson?
What are you getting all this information for? I'm just letting you know we're going to be digging a hole in your front yard today.
I understand. This is a rather surprise that I'm getting a call this soon with no advance notice, and I want to find out whether this is some kind of prank or whether what's going on. What is the phone number of your immediate supervisor?
Why would it be a prank? We're just like...
I have no idea, but pranks are all over the place now. Haven't you paid attention to the news? There are all sorts of gimmicks out there where people will come do things to your house and then try to charge you.
Oh, no,
so I just want to make sure I get an advance call in to make sure this is truly honest and you do work for the city and that this is your supervisor and he's aware of what's going on.
Okay, listen,
that's all I'm trying to do.
Settle down. Okay, look, we're working on the tunnels underneath your house. We're city workers. We're not going to charge you for this.
I understand that. I just want to make sure that I am clear that this is not a fraud case.
It's not a fraud case. Listen, we're working we're underneath your house right now. We're in the tunnels. We're underneath your front lawn, and we're digging upwards. So we're going to be digging a hole.
And the phone number of your immediate supervisor, Chris Tompkins, is?
The phone number?
Yes.
That's the same one I'm calling from on your caller ID.
So if I call that number, I will be able to reach him?
Yeah, it goes straight to this office, and we could just transfer you. He's not even in.
Transfer me now.
Okay, well, he's not in. Carol's in. Do you want to talk to Carol?
Who's Carol?
Carol's his supervisor. She's the department supervisor. You want me to get her?
Yes, put her on the phone.
Okay, yeah, let me put you on hold here. It'll just take a second. I got a pager.
All of our representatives are currently busy. Please stay on the...
Pussy good enough to eat. Pussy good enough.
Hello, this is Carol. Can I help you?
Carol, who do you work for?
I'm with the city of...
And do you know a person named Chris Tompkins, and does he report directly to you?
Of course he does, yeah. He's the head guy here.
And he reports to you, or you report to him?
Oh, he reports to me. I'm just saying he's in charge of all the minions here, working in the highway department and the street department.
I just got a call from someone named Roy who tells me that there's going to be a big hole in my front yard.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just trying to find out
this
why
must
I
be
didn't
Dave.
get any advance notice on this.
This must be Dave, right? Yeah, they're in some tunnels underneath your house right now.
And why didn't I get advance notice that there's going to be a big hole in my yard?
Well, it's just going to be there for a couple days. We're installing a service elevator in your front lawn. You know, just like
Why didn't I find out about this ahead of time to find out if I have any rights about what's going on and a big hole in my front yard?
Well, we don't want to make a big deal of it.
It's my property, so it is a big deal for me. I understand it's no big deal for you. You go and tear up anybody's yard, but it's a big deal for me.
Well, you won't be able to see the service elevator. It's going to be hidden. We're going to put grass on top of it. And when
I'm not going to see this hole in the ground?
Well, no, you'll see it this weekend. But it'll be...
So it is a big deal for me, is what you're saying?
Well, no, it's not really. Like, you're just making a big deal of it.
Yes, I do. It's my property.
So it's just...
And I don't like to get a phone call that tells me they're going to put a hole right in my front yard, and I've got no say in this whatsoever. I've got no recourse to take this up with people in the city to find out what's going on and why I have to do this, why it has to be my front yard.
It's just for a few days.
This is fired at me at the last minute.
I know.
No advance noticed whatsoever, and what I'm understanding is you're responsible for that.
That's right, yeah. We're going to put a service elevator in your front lawn. You won't see it.
You're the one who decided to put a hole in my front yard with no advance notice, and that is what you are accepting responsibility for.
Yeah, I signed the paperwork. It was me personally. Me and Chris. We high-fived each other.
So you're the one I should really hammer on this, because you're the one that's doing it. That's what I wanted to know. I'm not ready to accept this in my front yard. Okay? Not until I hear about it, until I have a legal course to find out what I can do about this. Maybe nothing. Probably nothing.
Listen, Dave. Listen, okay? It's not a big deal. You're making a big deal out of nothing. It's just going to be a service elevator. You won't even see it. Occasionally you'll see it rise up and people are going to come out of your front lawn.
That is a horrible thing to have. Having people pop up in the front of my yard. This is not something I want to do.
Yeah, but you won't even know it's there.
And you're telling me I have no say in what does happen in my front yard and my property.
They just need an easy way to get into the tunnels now and again.
You are telling me that you are doing this and I have no recourse to control what is happening on my property.
It's just a service elevator. You're acting like it's something crazy.
You're trying to avoid the answer that I'm getting to. You're telling me I have no options on this. I must accept this in my front yard.
Yes, you must. As a renter of the city, you must accept this.
That's what I wanted to hear, and I have no recourse. There's no legal recourse. I can't take this up with the city council. I can't take this up with any of my elected representatives to have this changed. There is absolutely no choice I have. I have to suffer the penalty for this.
Yep, they're underneath your yard right now.
And the city of Williamsburg will be responsible for any legal action against this because they gave me no chance to change this.
Oh, hell
and
no.
What you're telling me is wrong.
Like, by the time...
If you're telling me that I do have a legal right, that I have a right to get a lawyer, I have a right to represent this, I have a right to stop this, then clearly you have to admit to that and suffer the consequence of that because you're telling me flat out I have no right whatsoever to object to this.
Dave, look, just shut the fuck up. It's not a big deal. It's just going to be a couple of days and you'll never know it's there.
We're not asking about big deals. We're asking about a legal right I have, and you're saying no.
Look,
I have no legal right to stop this whatsoever.
Just go watch TV and pretend it's not happening. It's not a big deal.
Hey, I could watch TV and have a gunman walk into my house and shoot people.
What?
That's a stupid result.
What?
You are telling me, and this is what you're standing behind, that I have no legal recourse. I can go out, I can get my attorney on the phone today, and I cannot have any legal right to stop this.
Well, if you want to waste your money, go ahead and get your attorney, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be all fixed in a couple of days. It's very fast process. They're just...
It's not a fast process I'm concerned about. It's a legal right on my property, and you've told me I've got no legal right to stop this.
The elevator is already built.
If that is wrong,
the elevator's already down there.
If that is wrong, the city of should suffer the consequences for this.
Look, sir, the elevator's already built. It's already down there. They just got to dig the hole so it can come up through your yard.
I wanted advance notice on this to find out what my legal rights are, and you're not giving me that opportunity.
Well, it's too late because they're already digging the hole. They should just take another hour or so, and they'll have the hole dug from the bottom up into your yard.
Carol, can I have your last name?
And then they're going to send a truck up on the elevator. Like, the elevator is big enough to load a truck onto.
Carol, may I have your last name?
Yes. It is Gersberms.
Can you spell that?
Yes, Gersberms. Gersberms. As in, I love Gersberms.
And you have heard me very clearly. I do not want this. I do not want this until I can find out my legal rights. And you are doing it over my objection to have people dig holes in my front yard without giving me advance notice. And you're saying you don't care. You're just going to do it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's clear. That's what you're saying. I have no legal right whatsoever. You popped this on me within minutes, and they're digging a hole in my yard.
Yeah, and it's not going to be just an elevator for people. It's going to be an elevator for cars. So trucks are going to occasionally come up out of your lawn and just drive away. Like there's a dump truck on the elevator right now.
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
No, they're loading all the dirt into the dump truck. So once they get that hole dug, they're just going to hit the button, and the dump truck's going to come up out of the lawn and drive away, and they're going to send a new...
anybody in the city of I can contact immediately to have this stopped?
No, we got to do this. We need this service elevator. Got a lot of stuff to do down
I
there.
understand
These
you need
tunnels.
something, but you don't have to do it on my property with no advance notice.
Well, do you want us to do
That's
it
a
on your...
policy which absolutely should get someone fired for doing this without giving any advance notice. I think we will all agree the person responsible for this needs to be fired.
Well, your neighbors
There's no doubt about it.
Your neighbors have too many trees, and we didn't want to knock any trees down. You have a nice flat lawn out there.
So I don't have trees. So not having trees in my front yard, it's my problem.
Well, no, it's
That's
not a
a
problem.
stupid
It's
answer.
very convenient for us. Thank you.
But as long as we agree, I think everyone should think the person that does this with giving no advance notice,
Here
no
we go
opportunity
again.
for the person to change this
No
decision,
recourse.
that person has to be fired.
What? No, that would be me. I don't want to be fired. Don't fire me.
Well, that's what you're saying then. You're making this decision, though. So who is your immediate supervisor that I can contact to work on getting you fired? That would be my prime objective.
Well, that's me.
No advance notice.
My immediate supervisor is Jesus Christ himself.
Okay, I will find that out that that's what you told me. Don't deny that now. You told me Jesus Christ is your immediate supervisor.
That's
Is
right.
that what you're saying?
And he should be your immediate supervisor, too. Praise the Lord.
He is your immediate supervisor, and if I find that you're lying to me, and you've got an immediate supervisor other than Jesus Christ, there's another reason why you obviously should be fired, right?
You can ask you can ask my pastor at the church. Jesus Christ is everyone's immediate supervisor.
You have no immediate supervisor in the city.
Oh, in the city. Oh, I thought you just meant, like me, personally.
You know what I meant. Quit playing games with me.
I'm sorry. But it's true, though, because I'm a very religious woman.
I am not. And you're telling me I'm now subjected to your faith.
No, I didn't say anything like that. And I didn't say you were a
told
woman.
me that my immediate supervisor is Jesus Christ.
No, I didn't.
You are trying to impose your religious values on me.
I just said that he should be, and I did not call you a woman.
You're saying that my religious beliefs are wrong, that Jesus Christ should be my immediate supervisor.
Well, what are your religious
You are
beliefs?
criticizing my personal religious beliefs.
Well, I don't know what they are. What kind of religion do you do?
Hey, that's not important. But when I
seem to
tell
think
you
it is.
Jesus Christ is not my immediate supervisor, you're telling me he should be.
Well, I'm just saying, in my opinion, he should be. If not, you're going to go to hell.
I'm going to hell if Jesus Christ is not my personal supervisor. You just sent more than 60% of the world
So you admit
to
it.
hell.
Well,
What a thing to say.
Well,
What a horrible thing to say.
Well, it's not-
The
it's-
Christian religion is not dominant.
that's what
There's
the Bible
many
says.
people of different faiths, and you were saying they're all going to hell.
Well, that's what the Bible says.
a horrible thing to say.
It's not me. It's the Bible saying it, and God. And
I don't care what your religion says, whether it's you or your religion says it, you're the one repeating it, that you have condemned over half the world to hell because they don't accept Jesus Christ.
look, we're getting off topic here. There's much bigger things to
I
worry
know,
about.
so you get back to giving me your supervisor's name before you started this silliness.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I don't have a supervisor because I'm just a prank caller. I don't work for the city. You know? And that just made him hang up. Damn.